So, let's talk. What's up, y'all? I haven't did a Talk Big T in a long time, so I just figured this is the best way for me to start addressing things that I just want to address without it being on a movie review or a top 10 or something. So I'm bringing Big T Talk back. But let's talk about this whole Little Mermaid situation that's going on with Disney and Chloe and all this whole thing with there being a black Ariel. And let me just say, from what I've seen from the clips, if y'all haven't seen the clips already, I urge you to go check it out. But from the clips of like Chloe being the new mermaid, from what I've seen, it doesn't look too bad in my opinion. I think it looks all right, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into all the controversy about it being a black mermaid and, you know, society really. So it's been like on a teeter-totter, you know what I'm saying, like a Libra scale, like with people feeling like they like it and people who don't like it. And I'm just seeing a lot of it on TikTok. People are addressing it like this is something that we needed for the culture and all this stuff, you know. So I want to go into my opinion on how I feel about the whole situation. So it's been all this like memes, like people taking different memes of what if they turned this black, what if they turned, y'all better shut up before we turn everything black, you know what I'm saying, all these little funny memes here and there. And I just feel like I want to talk on the situation. The crazy part is that I feel indifferent about the situation. And be honest, like I don't see nothing wrong with it being a black Ariel at all, you know what I'm saying. Of course I don't feel like that. Like it'd be hard pressed to find a lot of people who would feel black people who feel upset about it being a black Ariel. You might feel some people who's just going off of just the fact that the nostalgia standpoint from it, like, man, what, you know, we want to see the real live adaptation of the Little Mermaid in its original form, you know what I'm saying. All the other live adaptations of all these different Disney movies really didn't change the pigmentation of the skin. They just made them, you know, come to life, you know what I'm saying. From that standpoint, people being mad because you know, what's the word for it, nostalgia reasons, like, oh man, this is not the Little Mermaid I remember when I was a kid, because of course it's not the Little Mermaid I remember when I was a kid. So everybody's like, some people's like, man, I can't get down with it, you know what I'm saying. And from that standpoint, you know, I can understand, I guess, you know, because I didn't really like the new Lion King that came out, the live adaptation of Lion King. I really didn't care for it because it kind of strayed away a lot from the original movie, and I really liked the original movie. So when you think of that standpoint, you can be like, all right, I guess I can see why you could be upset, I guess. But at the end of the day, like, let's be all honest, it's a fictional character. Like, even with the Lion King, me not liking the Lion King, it wasn't just because they strayed away from a lot of the original material, because there's a lot of the source material still there. It just wasn't as good as the original, and that was just from a standpoint because of the direction of the live movie. I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the animation or nothing like that. But for people to say that they're not gonna like the movie or don't agree with it just because it's a black girl playing a role, I feel like that's kind of asinine in my opinion. I feel like it wasn't like Disney and some people talking about it, it might just be a ploy to get the black dollars and all that stuff. I truly, honestly don't believe that it was a ploy to get the black dollars. I feel like Chloe auditioned for the movie, she outshined all the other people and got the role. That's the equivalent of it. I don't feel like they was intentionally looking for a black girl to play Ariel because they want to change the origins so bad just so they can pander to black people. I mean, they've been making money off these movies for ages without pandering to us at all. So I doubt that they just doing that to make a dollar. I think that she just did a great job in the audition and continued to outshine the rest of the competition and got the job. On top of that, she could sing. So my personal opinion about her being black is indifferent to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care that she's black or white or Hispanic or whatever they would have made her. I would never care because there's no true origin story behind the Little Mermaid. People trying to tie this to mermaids coming from New Orleans, so they're trying to make it black. I really don't feel like they did it because of that, because if that was the case, the first original mermaid would have been black. And if they was talking about making it, they didn't make it black, oh well. I didn't care for the Little Mermaid in the first place. The movie wasn't good in the first place to me at all. So with all that being said, by them making her black, is that going to make me go watch it more than I would have watched it if she was white? No. I was gonna watch it anyway because I probably gotta review it, and then it's a girl movie. My daughter probably wanna watch it. I was gonna watch it if she's black, white, blue, tan, pink, or whatever. I was gonna watch it with my daughter anyway. So I'm gonna still watch it. I'm still gonna review it, probably with Taryn. So it's not that big of a deal. But ultimately, I don't feel like they was trying to make her black for the sake of making her black. I think they made her black because she outshined all the competition, man. And all this talk about like, oh, they doing it because of equality. No, what they need to do is, if y'all really want to make it diverse or look out for the culture, start making more princesses. Make new princesses that are black. Like, the only black princess we really got is Tiana. And, you know, I got my issues about that movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is she the princess of the whole movie and she gotta be a frog throughout the whole movie? You know what I'm saying? My own little gripes and grievances about that. But in actuality, I was, you know, it's like, at least they gave us one, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like they should have gave us another one by now. You know, they had two different, I don't know exactly the oranges, but Latino or Hispanic or, you know, Latin movies in the last couple years. They had Coco and they had Enchantu, or I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but they had both of those movies back to back. And I'm not saying they shouldn't. I feel like both of those movies was good, and I'm glad they did it. But when are we gonna have another black princess movie? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just dropped the two Frozen movies back to back. Let's get another, you know what I'm saying, Tiana 2, or, you know, with her after she became a princess. And, you know, they dropped two Aladdins back to back, and then they dropped two Lion Kings back to back. Like, when are they gonna start showing more diverse situations like that, where we are the main character in a movie other than a reskin? You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what you could say, that the Little Mermaid is a reskin. It's not a bad thing, it's not a great thing, you know what I'm saying, especially not for the culture, because the original mermaid was a white woman. I want to see some new black characters represented, not reskin. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see the black version of Spider-Man. I don't want to see the black version of Superman. I don't want to see the black version of Captain America. I want to see a black character that's like Black Panther, like who originated as a black character. I don't want a person who y'all decided to make black after all this time. You know what I'm saying? Let's start seeing some strong characters that's represented off the jump. You know what I'm saying? Who got their own storyline, who originated their situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's my main opinions about it, man. How can you be upset about a black girl getting a role because she outshined the competition? Like, how can you be mad at that? You know what I'm saying? I don't care about nostalgia or none of that stuff when it comes to people just being able to do a great job and getting the job done, and they getting rewarded for that job. Y'all need to stop looking at it as nostalgia, because guess what? You can always go back and look at the old Little Mermaid, just like I can go back and look at the old Lion King. If I didn't like the real adaptation, I ain't like Lion King number 2. That's why I still watch the first original Lion King. So I'm saying all that to say, y'all need to get y'all pennies out the bunch and go enjoy this movie. You know what I'm saying? That way we can start getting more real characters made, not just reskins, but real characters. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thoughts and opinions about it. I know that was a mouthful. I probably was all over the place. And you probably feel like, oh, Terrence talking crazy, whatever. Just tell me how you feel in the comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and like the video if you like it, if you understand what I'm saying. But like I said, man, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. I'm happy for her, man. Congratulations. I hope to see her in more roles. I actually liked her and grownish, you know what I'm saying? I think I love her character in that, and I would love to see her and her sister in more acting roles, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait till this movie to come out because I'm definitely going to see it. Me and Taryn will be there front and center, you know what I'm saying? And thank y'all for watching. Subscribe. Oh, I already said all that good stuff, man. I guess I catch y'all in the next video. God bless and peace.